Hey there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. Alright, so you guys asked to see my nighttime routine, and even though I don't quite know if I did this up to your guys' standards, I put together a little something. So usually at about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, I start to get a little sleepy. I've been trying super hard to act on that the second I feel it, or else I'm going to probably be up until 1 o'clock in the morning if I just keep pushing past the sleepy. I like to have my string lights on, which just creates the perfect ambiance. The warm lighting is super good for making me feel sleepy, and I usually have my computer screen sort of dimmed and warm lighting as well. Right now I'm just going through my notebook, which also helps me get sleepy too. I have my ASMR on. It's all great for making me just feel super relaxed. At this point, when I start feeling like I'm gonna yawn, it's time to take my fake eyelashes off. Don't mind my tag. I completely did not realize that was sticking out the entire time I was recording this video. And I got this cute little compact at Daiso when I was in Orange County, and it is just the most adorable little thing. So now it's time for me to take my makeup off and wash my face. Today is a full day, so you guys will get to see my exfoliation and everything like that. As I get older, I realize the importance more and more of always taking my makeup off. This is something that I could definitely get away with more when I was younger, but my skin has become a lot more sensitive through the years, and I also just genuinely enjoy this routine. It helps to kind of relax me and make me feel like it's time to go to bed. I typically go for an oil to remove my makeup. I always use a lot of waterproof makeup, so I just find I get the best results with that. Right now I'm using the Yango Beauty Renewal Oil Gel Makeup Remover, but I've used almond oil in the past, jojoba oil, even coconut oil, although I don't exactly love how it feels on the skin. But for me, oil is the best way to remove my makeup. It also leaves me feeling a little hydrated as well. With this particular makeup oil, all you really do is put it in your hands, massage it over your face. In this case, I just use my $1 makeup wipes, which I've been religiously using for years from the dollar store, and I just wipe it all off. Alright, so now it's time to cleanse, and I've been using this Angele MD clarifying cleanser, which is new to my routine, but I picked this up at one of the style cons that I went to recently, and they actually suggested this one to me and told me that I have adult acne, which I had no idea that I actually had, but apparently the little bumps that I get around my chin are considered adult acne, and ever since I started to use this cleanser, I've noticed a major improvement. There are definitely not as many under my skin as usual, but the only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is I'm breaking out just a little bit more because I think it's kind of pulling all those impurities out and getting them all out. But in general, really, really loving this cleanser. I find it's doing amazing things to my skin. Okay, now it's time to exfoliate, which I really look forward to exfoliation days. I just feel so nice and squeaky clean after I do it. This is typically something I do about 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how I feel in general. But I've really been loving the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age-Defying Exfoliator. I really, really love how my skin feels after. It's just super soft. After I'm done with that, I'm just gonna rinse with some cold water. I heard somewhere that the face really loves cold water. So after that, I just tone with some Seaweed Cleanser by Mario Badescu, which is another tried and true absolute favorite. I love this for combination skin. It just makes everything feel perfect and even, and it's my favorite thing to do at the end of the night. Now that my face is all clean and my teeth are brushed, I really love winding down with some very, very light yoga at the end of the night. Since a lot of my job is at home, I find that I'm not moving as much as I would like to through the day. So this is a great way to kind of tire out my body, stretch my body, and just make me feel a lot more relaxed and also tired for the end of the night. I actually did get into a car accident probably about a month ago at this point, and I've been having a lot of back pain, so it's not something I've been able to do as frequently as I like to. If you guys would like to see a video on the very, very light yoga routine I do at night, do let me know in the comments below. Now that I'm all stretched out and changed into my favorite pajama for the night, which is this super ratty old t-shirt, and you can see it's kind of a struggle to keep it closed. This thing does nothing to cover me, but it's very comfortable to sleep in. What can I say? It cost me 40 cents and it's the best 40 cents I've ever spent. I like to end my night by putting this Acure Seriously Glowing Facial Serum on my face. I love this stuff. I picked it up from Amazon probably like a few weeks ago, and I'm almost halfway done. Even my boyfriend loves it, and he hates any sort of oils on his face. And then to finish off, I'm just going to use the Angele MD Balancing Lotion for nighttime. This came with the cleanser that I showed you earlier, and I really, really like it on my skin. I just feel like my skin's been doing a lot of great things since I started using this at night. My favorite time of night, obviously getting into my bed, having my string lights on. Again, the ambiance of my string lights just helps me relax so much. Cannot tell you what it has done for my sleep schedule. One thing I do every single night is I always wear a hair bonnet. This is a completely silk hair bonnet, and it has done wonders for protecting my hair. I used to struggle with that. My hair would be really dry, and ever since I started wearing a silk bonnet, I have seen such improvement. I also like to put my hair up in little buns. It helps maintain whatever curl I have during the day. I'm actually going on day 4 right now, and I still have a pretty great curl in my hair, so this is something I have to do every night if I want to maintain my hair health. You can pick up these silk bonnets for relatively inexpensive. I got mine on Etsy for probably $10, and it's definitely a good investment for me. Also, alternatively, if you don't think you'd feel comfortable wearing bonnets to bed, you could very well just switch to silk pillowcases and it would have a similar effect, but I would still definitely recommend tying your hair up at night, putting it in little clips, little buns, making sure you're concealing those ends. It'll definitely help with any sort of split ends and overall hair health. I definitely can't go to sleep unless I'm conditioning my lips with the Daily Conditioning Treatment from Blistex. It has SPF 20 in it. Also, I have been using this for a solid 10 years, so you can guess how I feel about it. I try to end my night with a good book. Around this time, I don't really like to be looking at screens too much. I just find that wakes me up, kind of ruins all that stuff I just did to tire me out and make me sleepy. Also, books make my eyes pretty tired. I can't forget my hand moisturizer. Does anyone else have like weird sensitivity to how paper feels in the hands? But the second I picked up my book and tried to turn a page, oh god, the feeling, it was not good. I am reading The Highly Sensitive Person, which has been amazing. It's been super helpful in understanding my sensitivity. If you haven't already guessed, I definitely consider myself to be a pretty highly sensitive person. It's something that I've struggled with my whole life, but this book is kind of putting it all in a new light, and it's been really, really helpful. Hey Siri, put my phone on night shift mode. I just can't end my night without calling my boyfriend on FaceTime to say goodnight. We're in a long distance relationship, have been for about 5 years now, and it's just not the same if we're not saying goodnight to each other. And yes, this is probably the cheesiest part of the video, but it's part of my nighttime routine. And that's it for my nighttime routine, you guys. Do let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Maybe you'd want to see a morning routine. Anyways, don't forget you can find new videos from me every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Thursday, and I'll see you next time. Bye!